Ever since I was born, my family has had a pet of some kind, whether it's been a dog or a cat or a fish, a bunny, anything. I've grown up with pets my entire life. The first two pets I ever had were two black labs, Junior and Drake, two dogs. They were like best friends to me and my younger brother when we were growing up, and with them came responsibilities, though. So one of my brother and I's chores was to pick up all the dog poop in the summer when the dogs would go to the bathroom, and not a fun chore. Not a fun chore at all. My brother and I, we hated it, but it was something that we always had to do, especially in the summer. So when I was about 13 years old, my brother would have been 10 at the time. We were picking up dog poop, and a little background to the story. My brother's younger than me. He's 3 years younger than me. His name's Henry, and I was always kind of a bit of a brat when it came to this because there's two jobs. One is to pick up the poop with the shovel, and the other is to hold the bucket and drag the trash can so that we could throw the poop away. And since I was older, I thought that just shoveling it was a lot better than having to drag around a trash can full of dog shit. So I would make my younger brother do it, and that's where I came up with the nickname Bucket Boy for Henry. He hated it. He hated being called Bucket Boy, and I would say, "Come on, Bucket Boy, come on, let's go. It's time to keep picking up poop." And he would get so mad. So around the time when I was 13 and he was 10, we were out one day and picking it up, and I was throwing Bucket Boy in his face, and he was just not having it that day. He got extremely mad at me, and he had some attitude, so I turned around and I said, "Looks like you started your man period." And he looked at me and he said, "So that is a real thing." And I was like, oh my goodness. I could take this somewhere. So I told him that in fact they were a real thing. It's different than girls, but it's the same concept. Like I told him that he doesn't pee any blood because it doesn't matter. It's just a way to show that he's growing up and he's older. And yeah, it's just a thing. It's like puberty, and he ate it up. He totally believed me. I even told him, I said, "Yeah, when Dad gets in a super bad mood, that's because he's on his man period. It's just he gets crabby. It's what happens when you're on a period, and that's his man period." And he completely believed me. I don't know. I don't know how he walked away believing me, but he did, and I forgot to tell him that I was kidding. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. I was trying not to laugh the entire time, and I thought it was funny. The lie was funny. So then a couple days later, my mom and my brother are in an argument, and my mom was yelling at my brother. I don't remember why, but then my brother turned to my mom and he said, "I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm on my man period." And my mom was like, "Excuse me?" And then she just kind of, Henry didn't say anything, and she just kind of thought about it and like turned and looked at me and was like, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in trouble." So then I ended up getting my ass chewed out because I told my younger brother that man periods were real, and that if he would have went to school and gotten in an argument with his teacher, that could have ended a lot worse than having it be an argument with my mom. So, moral of my story, do not tell little white lies to someone who's naive, even though it seems funny at the time.